Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at me just getting hard counter left and right and showing you that there's pretty much no point in playing Go Battle League currently right now. As you've seen there, my opponent was still for a second, but then their move started to go through. And I'm going to talk about all the things that I'm encountering here. We're just going to look at me getting hard countered when I switch my Pokemon, how it counters me yet again. It's just unfreaking believable. Now you can say down below if you want that my team is a little unbalanced, and that's perfectly fine. I understand that it's not going to be able to counter everything, but when we are, going into the battle initially for the first lead, you're going to see what they're going to be throwing at me constantly, and then when I swap, it's incredible. I was initially going to be pretty ranty. I probably still will. A little bit more tame than I initially thought I was going to be because I'm more calm now. But all right, so let's talk about a few issues that we're seeing here. Again, this is going to be at a ×2 speed, so you may not pick up all the issues that do take place, but I definitely will explain them right now. So we're seeing skipping, frame skipping, just complete lag. You're going to see a battle here where I could have potentially took the win, but all of a sudden it magically just started to freeze. So I just backed out. I didn't even care to waste time by sitting there. So as you can see, all these counters that I'm getting for the Galarian Articuno here, and I have invested probably another 75,000 in this stupid ass cup. I don't just wait until we have all 3 leagues on the 24th. Okay, so just a couple more days, and that's it. I can't do this anymore. All right, so we do have the Shadow Ferrothorn on the team, which is going to maintain the whole time along the Galarian Articuno. We're just going to be swapping that third Pokemon and then swapping the leads to see what we have here. So yeah, we're having the frame skip, which is making it so you're not able to hit all the bubbles, and therefore you're not going to be able to get an excellent when it could have just needed that little bit more damage to take them out, and then it helps you lose that whole entire game here. And we will talk about more as we do encounter it here. So this Shadow Ferrothorn, as you can tell, I'm enjoying it. It is one of the few Pokemon that I do have that's pretty good. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna be investing in double move Pokemon for this just to transfer them later, because I've already got all of them and pretty much at a better IV level as well. If you were to get something that's going to be a better rank, I suppose that's going to be great for you. Or if you're waiting to power up a few things here, then you're definitely not going to be, feeling the burn as far as wasting your Stardust. So we get a nice 0.5 here. And what we're going to also do is unedited. There's going to be a few times where I kind of cut through because I just let it sit there for a minute. But for the most part, we're going to just go all the way through raw, okay? No editing here or cuts. All right, so you see what I put on the team there, right? All right, Articuno, and we're met with another counter in the front. Isn't that so curious? So we're going to see a case here again. Yes, they were still, but they were able to get all their quick moves through anyways. It's just the game is so laggy, it caught up to us here. So we do have the, I was going to say Galarian Gardevoir. What the hell is that? We have regular Shadow Gardevoir, regular. And they do have a Slazzle. All right, so definitely going to be taking me out. Psycho Cut's going to be super effective and actually doing a decent amount of damage. We're going to let this Poison Fang go here and see if we can farm them down. Beautiful. They still have 2 shields. Of course, they're going to be bringing in that Lantern here, and we still do have the Ferrothorn. Highly doubt that they'll have something in the back that's not going to be able to counter us here, or not. It is going to be a Carbinx. I take that back. Now, they let this go, curiously enough. I'm pretty sure I could have still pulled this off here, as we do resist all of the moves, so we should be okay anyways. So I let this Rock Slide go here, and at this point, since they have 2 shields left, I'm just going to quick move them down. That's just the way to play it, right? They were really holding on to those shields at the end. Maybe they didn't realize how quickly that Bullet Seed was going to add up there, but we were able to take that win, even with that garbage lead yet again. All right, so Articuno going strong. Show me a Steel type. Show me a Steel type up front. Okay, there you go. There's your Steel type. Very good. So they don't necessarily resist the Ancient Power, but it's not going to be the best option here, right? As pretty much all their moves are going to be doing a ton of damage to us, minus the Fury Cutter because we're part flying, but it's still really kind of digging in here at Galarian Articuno. Extremely fun to use. It's just I keep getting countered, so there's nothing I can freaking do here, right? And I'm not making more Pokemon. So at that point, you can say, well, it's kind of your own fault for not making more Pokemon. Yeah, but I've already established this in the beginning. Fair enough. I said that I keep getting countered in the front. I know if in the back I don't have something to answer things because I am lacking a diverse team. I get it. That's my own fault, but it's the leads that are killing me. This person with their Shadow Groudon, okay. And I have a Turtonator in the back. That's just an automatic lose, okay. So, you know, it's what it is sometimes when it comes down to Go Battle League. You just have the wrong counter in the back. It has nothing to do with the skill there. Next game, Articuno into a Steel type. What do you know? Probo Pass. I'm just going to back out. I was fed up. I was like, okay, all these Steel types, let's go ahead and put something up front that can handle Steel. Oh, okay, so we're going to go Donphin first. We're not going to quite go. I think we see another Steel here. And then at that point, I'm going to go ahead and put the Donphin up front. Look at this shit. This is all unedited, okay? No cuts, and it is constantly doing this. You can't tell me that there's just, oh, it's a coincidence. Oh, yeah, hell no. I'm telling you, it's all based off the moves to kind of counter you like this. And you did have a little bit of a skip frame there. I'm going to let that Surf go. Of course, we do have the Ferrothorn, which is going to be able to easily handle the Tapu Fini here. And we're just going to go ahead and take them out. I could have probably farmed up a little bit more, but I'd rather not get hit by Nature's Madness, which is going to lower my attack. They have a goal back in the... It's over. All right, it's over for me. So I do believe I lose it at this point. I don't even lose it. I just kind of look at the game like, all right, well, I'll just make a video out of this. I'm going to show the people what the hell is really happening to me yet again. Okay, we're constantly doing this. You know, come the other leagues, I'm not going to focus too much on this, you know. I just like to make these videos once in a while, especially when it hits me extremely hard like this. Look at that. The second we put a Donphin up front, a counter user that could have handled Steel types, granted it only has Body Slam, but that counter still would have done a ton. They change it up to a Fairy. Oh my goodness, isn't that so magical? Like, now this is not some horrible matchup for me or anything like that, but it's just so curious. The second that I take off the Galarian Articuno, bam, the Steel types have magically vanished. Now we're going to keep on going here to see what else they give us in a second, because this is actually, is this a good situation? Yeah, it is. I think we're going to have to shield this up, so we are going to be pretty low on this health here. But we're going to have a ton of energy on this Ferrothorn, so hopefully there's something we can handle, not like a Fire type. And what are they going to throw into the game here? A Mandibuzz, all right? So we're going to go ahead and go for the Thunder. Not good for the Galarian Articuno. That Thunder is really not doing too much here. All right, let's keep it going here. All right, getting off 2 and swapping. Hoping that this is going to be an Aerial Ace, right? Yeah, fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and let that go, of course. And then they have a Registeel in the back. And that is a wrap for me here, okay? So, again, it's due to, you know, not the best team comp in the back. I understand that part, so I can't really complain too much. And the lead wasn't the worst either. So, pretty interesting, though, how they switched it up. Now I wonder what we'll see with the Donphin in the front. Still going Donphin? Yeah. A Slazzle. What do you know? You know, Psycho Cut and Ancient Power would have been perfect. But, hey, this is still okay because it is going to hit me with Poison Fang. But the counter's resisted. Do you see it, though? Okay? It's not a coincidence. Let's keep that going. Keep that in your mind. So if it's happening to you, don't think, man, what's wrong with my game? It's not your game. Well, it's your account, maybe. It's the algorithm. All right, so we do have a Skarmory out here, which is, yeah, we can let that first Sky Attack go. Shadow Ferrothorn could take a hit, hitting them with the Thunder and taking them out. They do have an Annihilate. I'm not getting to the dang Power Whip. That is a little unfortunate. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the Galarian Articuno, which we do have to look out for all of its moves, Night Slash, Ice Punch, and of course Shadow Ball, which will one-shot us here. And that Night Slash is going to do a ton. I'm not... Okay, we're going to double shield this up. And I've been having a blast with this thing, despite, you know, being hard countered. But whenever I can get it going, it's really fun here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw another Ancient Power. I'm not going to get to no Future Sight. We just want to do a little bit more damage, swap into the Donphan, and go for the not very effective Body Slam. They should survive here barely, and we have a double KO. Now, I just need to get to the Ancient Power. We already have a little energy, and this will KO that Slazzle because the thing can't take a hit from anything at all. And we take that win and get the boost, the useless boost, and the win there. Fantastic. All right, let's keep it going here. That's a good game, I suppose. All right, and we're going to keep leading with Donphan. Fantastic. Are we going to see a Steel type? That is the question. Or maybe we might see a Grass. Who knows? Or maybe a Water. What are they going to throw at us here? A Flying type. Yeah, counter resisted. You see this? All right. It's not the worst thing in the world, right? But it's just funny. It's just funny to me. All right. So, of course, we're just going to keep hitting Body Slam because, again, I'm not going to be investing in these Pokemon that I have better ones of. just to transfer them later. And now I've wasted the Stardust for what? Okay, for what? We will let this go. I do believe they hit me with another Night Slash. Okay, sounds good. And we are, so close to countering them down. Unfortunately, not quite there. They're going to be winning swap here, which is not going to probably be the best for the type of Pokemon that I do have in the back. And they're bringing in a Lantern. Now, I build all the way up to Future Sight. I don't typically do this. I'm just crossing my fingers that they let it go. And of course, they freaking shield it up. So I swap into my Ferrothorn, and I do have a Mandibuzz. And I keep running into all these shiny Mandibuzzes. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, gonna go for that Thunder. And I do believe this is where it freezes here. Yeah, this is it. So instead of just sitting here, well, I'm just going to speed it up times like 7, and then we're going to cut it through. This is going to be one of the few edits that we're going to be seeing here because, of course, I'm not going to just watch all of this again. All right, so we took a loss there. Fantastic. Now, you can argue, hey, you're probably going to lose anyway. Yeah, probably, but still kind of annoying. Next game, we're met with a Poliwrath. Okay, all right. Something that the Articuno could have potentially been okay up against, although they're going to probably have the Ice move, which is not great for me. But hey, you know what it is. So we will shield this up, hitting me with an Icy Wind. Okay. Getting to another Body Slam here. Donphan's a pretty cool Pokemon. Actually, the design is great, and I'm excited to see its, I wouldn't say its new forms, but its past and future. It's going to be a whole nother Pokemon. It's just based off of it, right? Psycho cutting down with the Articuno. This is great. And we're going to hit this Talonflame with an Ancient Power. They're just going to back out after this, I'm pretty sure. They have a Skarmory in the back, and we take that win there. Nice. That was very satisfying, I'm going to have to say. All right, what are they going to give me with that? Donphan, another Wigglytuff. Huh. Yeah, it's all of a sudden just gone. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just stay right where we're at here, of course, and just keep on hitting them with that Body Slam. And now, again, a lot of times I'm not going to be pointing it out, but if I do hit a great on anything, I could be under tapping, but I think I was stated, so it's more than likely just a frame skip, and I'm just missing the animation because of that, right? All right, so we're going to be bringing in the Ferrothorn. We're going to let that go. Farm them down, holding onto our shields, and they have a damn Skeledirge. Okay, this is not good at all. So we're going to go ahead and throw a Thunder here. Doing some pretty good damage. Swap into the Articuno, and we are going to double shield this thing up. There is really no other option. And if there is a Steel type in the back, we are over. It's a wrap for us here. That's just the way it works when you're using Galarian Articuno. It has no coverage for Steel types. Hopefully in the future, we'll see. All right, gonna go for another one here and KO the Skeledirge, holding on to one shield left, and they have a Mantang in the back. Now you could go for the Ancient Power, but I already knew it was over. It was a wrap. So I'm just gonna hit Future Sight. Got a little bit of skipping going on there, very nice. And I just wanted to see how much it would do. Yeah, and I just back out here because I was a little bit pissed at this point, and then we'll just keep it going here. It just seems like they always have the best things to cover me in the back. It's always interesting for my specific Pokemon. And another Flyer. Aha. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Gligar. All right. So you already know what it is. Going to keep on hitting those Body Slams here. And we will be swapping out the lead more frequently here in a minute. We do have a decently long video at 27 minutes plus the credits. So, you know, about 25 minutes or so. Going to let that dig go. And hopefully get to another Body Slam here before they farm me down, although I think they do. Oh, look at that frame skipping. Did you see that again? Gosh, dang. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Ferrothorn, and we are just going to farm them down here. Oh, getting to another one. That's not good. And I do believe, yeah, we're just going to let that go there. Still holding on to both shields, putting all of our hope yet again into Galarian Articuno. I know, that's horrible. It's a bad decision, so... just showing you what we're getting here. All right, finally, we're going to swap the lead again. So I did make a Porygon 2. I did make this Omnistar here just so I have a little bit of variety, you know what I mean? All right, but I'm not working with what the best out there. Okay, look, Water Electric. Do you see this? Now, if you're sitting there and you're saying, yeah, there's still no algorithm. I feel like I want to insult you, but I just look at this. Just look at this. Are you kidding me? Ground type. And then I swap it up and we get freaking an electric when we put water. This is my life in Go Battle League. This is it. And it's a whole lot worse when it comes down to you just being limited to this things that you need to power up immediately, right? Not doing that shit. But look, isn't that crazy? All right. Yeah. Anyway, For the rest of us who have an actual brain, who can see it, who know what's going on, and not playing stupid with our own brains here, we know, and I know the people who deny it, you know it too. All right, you can keep on playing stupid all you want. Look at how far we went. We're back into 1997. What happened if you went back to 1997 and you told the people that a biological male would be competing against biological females? What would they say? Wouldn't that be crazy? All right, let's keep it going here. What do we see next? A Porygon. Wow, look. Put the freaking no edits. Put the normal type up front, and we get met with a fighter. You gotta be kidding me. Do you see that? Okay, well, there you go. This is why I don't actually get mad anymore. When it's this obvious, it's kind of good, so I can actually just bring a video to you and show you without any edits, because, you know, if you got all this edits, it's like, okay, well, you maybe pick the order of the battles, you know what I mean? This is just one cut. So what do you think about that, huh? I guess we could just laugh at it, man. Put the water up front, electric. Put the normal up front, fighter. I just can't get away. Now you see why I rant about this so much? Now I'm gonna probably start getting vamped up here. Ooh. But yeah, like I said, it's better for me to just record it, bring it to you, and not get too crazy, but kind of be, you know, a little bit sarcastic and have a little fun with it too. I would say at the end of the day, it is a game, and it is, but for me, it's kind of a job. So it would be kind of nice if I didn't get hard countered at every freaking game, so I can, you know, bring you some content. But again, it does hinder me when I use limited Pokemon. So if I do get hard counter, usually there is an outlet sometimes, but it doesn't mean I'm always gonna be able to pull off that win when you do get hard countered in the front and the middle. All right, so just know you're not alone. All right, so we take that win there. Okay, Porygon in the front. I wonder what we're gonna see. Are they gonna cut me a break finally with Porygon 2 in the front? Come on, algorithm. Come on, wherever based in Japan who makes the algorithm for Niantic. Come on, help me out here. A Pidgeot. Okay, we'll take it. All right, that sounds good to me. Got some skipping going on there, and it started happening quite a bit when I was using Porygon 2, I do believe, because I did hit normal a couple of times, or not, you know, the highest streak there. All right, so here we go again, and great, excellent. Okay, we're looking good, and we did drop their attack. They're gonna farm us down. All right, that's not the best, but hey, you know what it is. All right, so we bring in the Ferrothorn. We're gonna let this go. I'm more than likely they're gonna be going for that. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Stumbling over my words. You're getting a little too excited about this. Power whipping them. They did lower my attack, so I'm gonna immediately swap. They do have a Galarian Marowak out there, so we're gonna go ahead and just start throwing the Ancient Power. But this is a wrap. A Wigglytuff in the back. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much over. It's okay. But you're like, well, hold on. Think about what you can do here. Well, they still have a shield, so there's nothing I can do. Because Fire Spin does so much, I can't get to 2 Thunders. No, it's just not happening. Power Whip still would have done a decent amount, but we're 4 times weak to fire. Ain't happening. So I'll go ahead and back out of there and see how long we're going to be sitting here. Hopefully it's not going to be too long here. See, I didn't... Okay, let's keep it going. All right, no edits. Unless I sat there a little too long, that I would just kind of speed it up a lot faster. All right, what do we got? Porygon 2 into what? Greedent. Okay, finally. They're giving me kind of neutral games. Thank you. All right. You can't just say, oh, I need an easy lead. I'll take hard leads too. But when it happens every single game, it starts to become, you know, a little frustrating. And if you can't sympathize or understand that concept, then you're just playing stupid with yourself. Okay? But I already know 99% of you watching, you know what I mean. Okay? Yeah. So... Porygon 2 not getting farmed down here by the Greedent. And yeah, we're losing this, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's a Porygon 2, and it's fine. It's not like it's another fighter or something like that, or something with counter, or an Annihilate. So we'll go ahead and bring in the Galarian Articuno and farm them down after they do half my damage or half my health. And they do have an Incineroar in the back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Ancient Power there. They let it go. Pretty nice. We're going to go ahead and go for another one here. And yeah, we do have the Ferrothorn in the back. I think we shield this. We need to get to one more. It has to be... We're going to get there. Come on. Yeah, let's go. So now we can actually get to the Power Whip and take them out here. And should be able to pull this off. Obviously, we're shielding up this Blast Burn here. Now, they could potentially catch, so we have to look out for that. All right, fantastic. No more shields, though, so let's see what they have in the back. It could just be over for us. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So we have another Ferrothorn on the scene. Let's go. But we do have a little bit more energy here, and we're going to be doing more damage. So they go for the Power Whip. I'm just going to throw Thunder. I will throw a Power Whip at the very end when they don't have much health left. So it's going to be getting pretty stinking close here. I do believe they're going to throw Thunder now after I did. All right, so Thunder. And we're just going to try to outpace them here, hopefully. Well, it's not trying. It's either going to happen or not. And Power Whip should be enough here. Galarian Articuno holding on by a thread, so we can get a couple of quick moves in there. And that is enough. And we take the win there. Sweet. Let's go. See, it's kind of nice when you don't get hard countered in the front. Say, Porygon 2 again. Let's see what we're going to be met with. Again, this team is not balanced. I understand that, okay? That's not what we're complaining about. So when I get shut down at the end or at the back, I just got to shut up and take it, okay? I know, understand that. People like to get it twisted. Oh, why you complain about the algorithm when, you know, your team's not even balanced? It's like, well, I'm talking about me getting hard countered in the front. It's like you have to micro explain to them. They know. They just want to play stupid, right? They just want to yap their gums. All right, so we're up against a Clotsire here, and we're dropping its stats. Let's go. But a Stone Edge is unfortunately going to be enough. So what we're going to do is bring in Galarian Articuno. I think we're going to Psycho Cut them down here. And even though we did lower their defense, we're still going to shield this up because a Stone Edge is, I would assume it's almost going to KO us still. Yeah, we just cannot take a hit. All right, so now we have a ton of energy over here. We are down a shield. That's okay. Going to go for that Ancient Power. Oh, up against that Charge-a-Bug. Super effective. Going for another one here. We do have that Ferrothorn in the back that can handle this. Let's go with it. Now, towards the end, we are going to see a couple of edits because I did start staying still, and I'm not going to, you know, leave all that in there. They do have a Mandibuzz in the back, of course, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Thunder here, letting it go. At this point, Power Whip's not quite enough, and we're getting nice frame skipping there. Beautiful. We'll let this go. And then going for the Power Whip here, and putting all of our hope into the Galarian Articuno. Unfortunately, they're farming me down. All right. This is not good. So I shield this up, Aerial Ace, then they go Dark Pulse, one shot. GG's, that's a wrap for me. And then that's what it is. Okay, all right, just miscalled it, unfortunately. Good game. All right, moving it on to our next opponent. Porygon 2, or are we swapping it? We're still gonna go with it. I was feeling it. Oh, nope, guess not. Okay, nope, I was like, nah, let's switch it up here. Poipole, okay, great. What are they gonna throw at us with a Poipole up front? And an Articuno in the back. Oh, I switched it, but it kept Porygon 2. Well, in this case, this is to our benefit because Shadow Claw is not very effective. Okay, sounds good, and we're getting the debuff right away with the defense and attack. So Poipole up against this still would have been okay. It's not like it's resisting poison or we're resisting Shadow Claw or water. We do resist X Scissors, so there is that, I suppose. But okay, we'll take it. But sometimes the game does do that. If you don't want it to, if you feel like it might give you the same Pokemon after you swap back out of Go Battle League, go back in and it should refresh completely. But it doesn't happen too often, but when it does, it's just whatever, I guess. All right, so they're bringing in old Egghead over there. Sweet, let's go ahead and get off a Tri-Attack here. This is not really good for our team, to be honest, obviously because of the Ferrothorn. So we're gonna have to get to this Ancient Power. Crunch is gonna not quite one-shot. We're gonna let that go. Come on, don't tell him. Oh my, all right, back out. Yep, I'm just backing out. Forget it. Forget it. You got me. No, it's like you've been like, well, that was your own fault there, buddy. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. My bad. If I would have shielded that up, though, I don't think Ancient Power would have been enough. I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the next game here. What are we going to see? Poipole finally is able to be used here. Okay. And we're met with a Mantane. Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is kind of like whatever. It's not horrible or anything like that. I'm using this because I already made it, right? I powered it up, put 2 moves on it when it did first come out to test it out really quick, and well, this is what I have now. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Fell Stinger here. Let's see if this is going to be enough to take them out. Oh, they shielded up. All right, well, that works for me too. And I don't think this is going to be quite enough. No, Water Pulse is definitely going to be enough there. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Articuno to farm them down, start building up that energy since they've already used a shield. Bringing in a Weezing. Hey, I feel your pain, my friend. Yes, I know. All right. So down it goes, one-shotted. And Trevenant is the biggest enemy to this team, I'm going to have to say. So let's go ahead and see if we can take it out. Going for that Ancient Power, swapping into Ferrothorn here. These Power Whips are going to be resisted, but it's still going to do a lot because we're Shadow Ferrothorn. I mean, this son of a gun hits like a son of a gun truck. Okay. And yeah, looking good. I'm shielding both of these up. I don't care if they're baiting me both times. I don't care. I will be able to get to the next Power Whip and take this one. I do believe this is actually the last game. If I recall correctly, I put the Trevenant at the end. Folks, if you do enjoy these types of videos and you agree there's an algorithm, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!